Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Zora update. Zora just under 5 cents, and it's still in an accumulation phase in my opinion at 218.9 million market cap, 489 million FDV. I think Zora, like I said before guys, still has the potential to get to $1, which is 10 billion market cap FDV, if not $3 to $5, which is 30 to 50 billion in market cap, right? Remember, as I showed you guys in the previous video, as there's new users that activate their creator coins on the base app, they instantly become Zoras, right? And those creator coins are paired to Zora, which overall will be great for its long-term growth as millions of new users come to the base app. And also there will potentially be a base token as well. And I think, you know, a base Zora pair will be amazing. You see how Solana had its massive run, how it just went absolutely bullish. And I think, honestly, if you missed Solana and its meme coin ecosystem in the early days, right? I'm talking 2023 to 2024, early 2024. That was the real, like, bullish time to make money, right? And if you missed that, right, that's why a lot of people are saying, you know, they're over their altcoins. Or, you know, altcoins have been dead forever, because if you miss that tiny window of maybe Solana and Sui with their ecosystem, if you miss that window, you pretty much miss, you know, the bullish part of this cycle, right? Unless we have more to go. Now, I'm not sure if we have more to go. I still think we do, personally. Obviously, I'm not 100% sure, but I still think we do. And I still think Zora will grow over time. Zora potentially will survive a bear market even if we do have one, right? So, you know, just DCA, in my opinion. DCAing into Zora is a good bet, because the base chain and the base app and Coinbase, in my opinion, will not give up on Zora. This is another way for them to bring in so many new users to crypto. So this is a product and a protocol they will not give up on, right? So this is a great utility. We always talk about altcoins and utility coins, right? And how people are tired of meme coins. Well, this is an altcoin utility coin with a layer 2 type of ecosystem that, you know, is great in my opinion. This is like, again, Meta with Facebook, Instagram, right? And I think you should not count out this project. Even if we do go into a bear market and it comes back down to these lows, right? You just buy more. You get your hands on that 100,000 Zora. If it comes back down to 0.805, you buy that 100,000 Zora, man, because it's only gonna be $800 at the time, and then you wait until the next bull run, until Zora actually goes to $1 the next bull run, if not $5 the next bull run, in my opinion, right? So that's how you play it, man. You DCA, if you enter now, and you know you get that leg up, boom. We go into 2026 super cycle, 5-year bull run. Next year is extremely bullish. You win either way, right? You win either way. I think this is one of the coins, just one of them, that will survive the bear market. This is just one of them. I think it's possible that will happen, right? Now, obviously, there's no guarantees, but with base growing, base coin, when base launches its coin or token, right? When base launches that, I think base and the base ecosystem and the coins that are pushed by base, like Zora, Clanker, Toshi, those are going to be here next bull run, and base is going to have its massive explosion wave, just like we saw with Solana, right? And that's how you're going to get your 100x moves, 1000x moves, by betting on the base ecosystem. I don't think, in my opinion, Solana will be that bullish next cycle, because people got so burnt out on memes. There's so many meme creations with pump fund, so much coins being launched, millions of coins every day. The average retail investor can't give up, right? Can't keep up, I should say, can't keep up. So if memes are dead on Solana, why would people use Solana anymore? Because that's the main reason it went up, for memes, right? With Zora and Base, they're building out, you know, great apps. They're building out utility with Clanker and Zora, right? And they have flagship memes that they don't give up on, like a Toshi, right? So again, virtuals, for example, AI agent ecosystem, right? They're building out great tech for Base. So I think those projects survive. Aerodrome as well, right? The great utility, liquidity DeFi layer, right? So those are the type of projects for base, and we go into a bear market, those are the ones you buy. That's what I think, right? Obviously they're going to be new coins, but with the base ecosystem growing, I think Zora is going to be one of the biggest winners in the base ecosystem. I think Zora could potentially get to 50 billion market cap, 40 to 50 billion market cap, right? Which is going to put it at $4 to $5. And obviously 10 billion market cap, in my opinion, is locked in. Once we have an easy, we have zero interest rates. Imagine a world where you have zero interest rates and the Fed doing even just a semblance of QE, right? Just a little bit of QE with zero interest rates. Coins like Zora are gonna fly. Just like we saw Pepe go to 11 billion market cap, Zora is going to 10 billion market cap. I will die on that hill, okay? So let's take a look at, what else can we take a look at today? Let's take a look at the Twitter, see if we have any updates for Zora. 280k followers. Again, Pengu right now. Pengu is like one of the biggest memes and brands, toys in Walmart. Some games created, cutest penguins in crypto, right? Ads with like institutional ETF funds, right? And Pengu is at like 500 plus thousand followers on Twitter or X, and Zora is at 280k followers on X, right? Almost half, just a little bit above half, right? And it's catching up because more and more people are signing up to Zora, more and more people are using Zora. And I'm telling you, like right here, Easy Eats Bodega, right? I don't know if you guys know who Choose Rich Nick is, but they activated their Zora. They were on Zora TV. The ticker Easy's live on Zora. And I'm telling you, all of these, creators that launched through the base app also launched through Zora. I'm telling you guys, right? So, again, I'm just bullish on this project, man. I think, like I said, I think right now, is great time. We're going sideways here, accumulating. I think we make a next leg up to maybe like 20 cents, 30 cents, right? And then once we go into next year, and next year is absolutely bullish, right? We could see that dollar move, man. We could see that dollar move, right? So 20 to 30 cents for Zora is next, in my opinion. If you could afford 20,000 to 50,000 Zora, that's a lot, in my opinion. If you can't afford the full 100,000, because I know $4,875 is a lot for a lot of people. So if you could afford half of that, $2,500 or $1,000 into Zora right now, get you 20k tokens. I think that's a lot. $1, you make $20,000, then you could reinvest that for the future. I think that's a lot, in my opinion, right? So thanks for tuning in. As always, as you can see, Zora is always trending on base scan, right? This is the base deck screener, the base version of deck screener, right? And it's always trending number 21 right now. So thanks again for tuning in. None of this is financial advice. I'll catch you guys in the next